Foreplay is like an appetizer to the main course. Sure, your medium-rare filet mignon will taste okay alone. But wouldn't it be even better if you started off your taste buds with a bread basket, Caesar salad, and some prosciutto? That's an absolute yes. And well, sex works just like food does. Appetizers don't take away your hunger, they enhance it, as does foreplay with actual P&V sex. Sometimes, it can even be better than the sex itself. So when things are getting hot with your partner, don't skip right to the sex. Here are 15 places to definitely stimulate during foreplay to make the grand finale taste extra yummy. Here are some tips for foreplay. Number 1. Don't treat foreplay like a quick pre-sex requirement. If you spend a few cursory minutes on foreplay, rushing through like it's a plate of raw vegetables to nibble on before the meaty main course is served, your partner won't just feel cheated, they'll be able to tell you're not into it, which is a libido killer. Layla Martin, sex expert and author of Wild Woman in the Bedroom, says the best kind of foreplay puts the emphasis on play, setting aside intercourse as the goal. If you are touching or seducing your partner and you're thinking, "I'm just doing this so we can have sex," she's going to feel that. It's not going to be sexy, and can even shut her down. Instead, Martin recommends staying as in the moment as possible, taking delight in her pleasure and the sensations you're both feeling. It's counterintuitive, especially because we call it foreplay, she adds, but the sexiest things happen when you aren't thinking about the future. Number 2, the earlobes. Zanet Pilette, the author of Living an Orgasmic Life, says the ears and earlobes are extremely sensitive for many people. Nibbling on the earlobes, licking behind their ear, and blowing gently in someone's ear or telling them sexy things can be a huge turn-on. She adds that there are even some women, herself included, who can have orgasms just from this sort of stimulation. Number 3. Ask what kind of foreplay she likes, and you'll learn something. You can always become a better lover, but you're not a mind reader. In addition to paying attention to what she responds to, asking is the best way to know what gets her motor running. The number 1 key to being excellent at foreplay is communication, Martin says. Many partners assume that all women are turned on by touch, or direct sexual play, but not every woman would list that as their first choice. Number 4. The nipples. Patty Britton, Ph.D., Los Angeles-based clinical sexologist and author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to Sensual Massage, previously explained the value of nipple play. This goes doubly so for men, because according to Britton, their nipples are uncharted territory, an erogenous zone they haven't experimented with. What's more, you can show him exactly what you like done to your body by acting it out on him. Gently flick them with your tongue, bite them, stroke them, whatever gets those nips a-poppin'. Number 5. Help her get relaxed and ready to play. After a stressful day full of obligations to others, work, kids, family, you name it, getting intimate may be the furthest thing from her mind. Help her move into a different headspace with a pressure-free decompression session. If relaxation is foreplay for her, offering her a sensual massage could be a huge turn-on, Martin says. Number 6. That sexy dip where the neck meets the chest. The entire area between your jawline and shoulders is an erogenous zone, but there's one particular destination that'll spark more goosebumps than any other part. It's that little indentation where the neck connects with the collarbone, says Leah Milheiser, MD, Director of Female Sexual Medicine at Stanford Medical Center. The skin is thinner there and there's not as much fatty tissue underneath, so the sensations are stronger. In other words, touching this area feels damn good. As you kiss down his or her neck, trail the tips of your index and middle fingers from one shoulder to the dip in the center, lingering to swirl your fingers in a slow, circular motion. Then move your mouth over the spot and kiss it, using your breath to warm the area. Number 7. Whisper sweet somethings into each other's ear. Maybe, non-dirty, talk sounds less than erotic to you, but it can bring the two of you closer with surprising results. Feeling intimately connected can be the sexiest foreplay for some women, Martin explains. Her work with clients involves a communication practice where they honestly share their desires, their fears, and what they love about their partner. Hundreds of couples have told me this is the best foreplay they have ever tried. Number 8. The trail on the thighs. one of the most explosive nerves in the body is located at the top of the inner thigh. It's called the ilioinguinal nerve, and it's incredibly sensitive to touch, says Dr. Milheiser. In fact, it's best to save it for last and work your way up to it. Start by licking your finger. The wetness increases the stimulation, and slowly drawing it from the mid-inner thigh to the top. Then follow the path you just traced with your tongue, teasing your way to the upper region. Use your fingers, palms, tongue, toes, and lips to slither, lick and kiss all around their inner thighs without diving in between their legs, O'Reilly instructs. Hover your mouth over their lips and clit to build desire, and make them ache for more. Number 9. Kissing. It's a classic for a reason. Remember the first time the two of you kissed? If you do, you know that kisses are the ultimate chemistry test, and one of the quickest ways to connect with your sex partner. O'Reilly recommends a simple yet intense make-out session. Kiss with passion as you press your entire body against theirs. Allow yourself to really feel the full body contact, paying attention to the pressure, textures, temperature, and contours of your bodies. Number 10. Use your mouth on her, not just in the way you think. Hovering your mouth this close to her skin will build anticipation, O'Reilly advises, or try licking her in a sensitive spot and breathing warm air over the slick path you've created. Start at their collarbone and change your breathing patterns to experiment with temperature. A wide open mouth should create warm air, and pursed lips can create cool air, she says. Work your way down around the sides of their breasts. Tease over their nipples and beneath their breasts. SLOOW is the key here, unless she asks you to speed up, and take your time as you move down to between her legs, continuing to use breath kisses to draw awareness to every square inch of their body. Number 11. Get to know her with the back of your hand. For another way to amp up the anticipation, O'Reilly says to use the backs of your hands in order to slow down and build arousal. Don't feel the need to grab, knead, or apply pressure right away. Instead, use feather-light touch. Number 12. Touch every inch of her body to promote full-body orgasms. Starting at their head, work your way down the back of their body, changing the strokes, pressure, moisture, and movement across the entire surface of their skin, O'Reilly says. Once you've touched every inch of their backside, roll them over and kiss, touch, caress, and lick from head to toe on the other side before diving down between their legs. Even if she doesn't have a mind-blowing climax afterward, and good sex isn't defined by achieving one, she'll walk, or blissfully roll, away feeling flushed and worshipped. Number 13. Awaken her senses. Tanner suggests blindfolding your partner, if they seem into the idea, of course, in order to heighten their other senses. Then, alternate using your lips, tongue, fingers, or a toy on different parts of their body, she says. You can take the play a step further with a sensual game, in which they guess what part or object is touching their body. If you find this video interesting and knowledgeable, please do like this video and save it to your playlist, so you can watch it again when you need it. Thanks for watching.